I've told you in the last few weeks of kind of a journey that I've been having for a while. I have really been, I was a wreck 20 years ago, and been just doing the best I can. When I wrote Being George Washington, that really came from a place to where I was feeling inside be George Washington. I don't even know what that, I didn't even know what that meant at the time. And I have had a really difficult time trying to be a better man every day. And it's tough because there's not a lot of role models out there. There's not a lot of people. I'm fortunate enough to know some amazing people that I can look up to and watch. But here recently, I had some things happen in my life, and at that particular time, just when I was most vulnerable, I find this book. This is the Book of Manly Men. I started reading this, and it is the best book on being a man I've ever read, and I've read a lot of them, and most of them are crap. Stephen Mansfield, he is the author of Mansfield's Book of Manly Men, and I hope this is one of many times that
I hope so.
We will have you on. But I guess I want to start with, do you agree with, I mean, obviously you do. There is a massive shortage of even knowing what a man is supposed to be in today's world.
There's no question. I mean, I actually wrote the book. Everybody knows that manhood's in crisis in our generation, but I do a lot on the college campuses, and when the millennials, the 20-somethings, turned to me, young men, and said, well, okay, we understand that manhood's in crisis, but what do you do? What do you do? It kind of put me in a crisis. Okay, these guys don't even have a roadmap. They don't have any examples. I mean, they can watch John Wayne movies and hope for some kind of a download, but they don't have a roadmap. So I was sort of challenged to stop my griping and start putting something in place that would actually help them find some vision for manhood.
There are two movies that, to me, that have touched me strangely. First is The Lone Survivor, which a good friend of mine is Marcus Luttrell. And I happened to be watching it with him about 2 months ago. I couldn't speak for, I bet it was 45 minutes. Really, literally. I had to write something out to him and give it to him because it affected me so profoundly. But it was because of his honor, the way he handled that movie. And I just, with my son, watched The Magnificent Seven just the other day. And I'm watching that with my son, and all the way through, I'm like, that's a man.
That's a man. Yeah.
That's a man. But we're not encouraged to be that man.
Right.
Ever.
Right. And it's unfortunate, in a sense, that you have to go to a movie and sit with your son and say, okay, there's manhood, and rather than there being more open examples. And so hopefully we can change that.
Okay, so tell me what is a man?
The most fundamental definition of what a man is a man who does the things he's made for, the man who does his duty, bears his responsibilities. It's simply being what you're made for. And that means recognizing that you are not here to live out your lusts, your drives primarily, what you are here for is to own the responsibilities that a man has in this life. And your own fulfillment and your own joy and your own sense of place in the universe will come out of that owning of responsibility.